morning, guys. Welcome to my live stream. As usual, remember we meet here. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is Eniolami. And remember we meet here every Saturday, 10 a.m. UTC, which is 11 a.m. Nigerian time. So if you can hear me, if I'm audible enough, please let me know in the chat box. And guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't. And you can also send me a super chat to show some love on this live stream. Click on the dollar sign to send super chats. Be able to appreciate our support in this live stream. So I mentioned it on my Telegram channel that what we are going to be discussing on today's live stream is how to achieve success in cryptocurrency. So those are the tips I'll be giving out today. As I've always said, every Saturday during the live stream, we are trusting God to always bring something, some topics, some things reasonable, educational tips, guidelines, success tips, and study about cryptocurrency. So that is what we do here every Saturday. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. Everything that makes money in crypto space are live general. That's what we discuss here on live stream. So make sure you are subscribed, you share, you like, and also send super chats. So that's how it works. So let me know where you are watching from. If you are just joining me for the first time, let me know where you are watching from before we proceed. And also, as the custom is, I will always ask questions about what I've posted so far during the course of the week. What's it called? The video, the post on Telegram, and what have you. So those are the things I'll first of all let us like to review, so that before we proceed to the tips. So I'm trying to share the link for this live stream to the Telegram community so people can be aware that we are here already, that we are live already. Yeah. So guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good every day, depending on where you are watching from, in any part of this world. Sorry. I'm trying to share the link. Let me see. Chat. Now, I don't want to be waiting for people because this is about it's been like is it 3 to it's been about 4 weeks we started this live stream. Yeah, consecutively. So it's not, I think by now people should be aware that we come on live, and if you have been benefiting from this live stream, like you've been learning one or two, then you should make it a date already. So I don't think it's best we start waiting for people to come and join and all of that. Yeah, let's always make it a date, like 10 a.m. UTC, 11 a.m. Nigerian time. You should always be on standby on YouTube here for our weekly live stream. That's it. So now, be that as it may, let's review what we've done so far during the course of the week. If you have any question about what I've posted during the course of the week, the video, the post, and what have you, so let me know in the chat box. Engage, interact. Remember, that's how we do it every week. So first of all, discuss or review what we posted, what I've shared, any airdrop or anything at all that I've shared during the course of the week. Then before we go into today's topic on its own. So let me know that in the chat box, and if you are just joining where you are viewing from and what your question is. If I'm not seeing any question, it just means there is nothing to talk or there is nothing to ask. Yeah, if I'm not seeing any question, it means there is nothing to ask. So I might just go into other topics, like the main topic. So the main topic for this live stream, without wasting too much time, is to give some success tips about cryptocurrency. Like success tips about cryptocurrency. You know, when you are starting something, you should have what you intend to achieve by with that thing. Like, you don't just start anything casually. Like, what's your goal behind it? What's the motivation? What's the inspiration behind the anything you want to start at all? And cryptocurrency is not going to be an exemption concerning that. Cryptocurrency is not going to be an exemption concerning anything. Some people think because crypto or any online business, because it is online, so you don't have to, you just do it casually, you know. So when you are even talking about knowledge of people to secure knowledge, they don't see it as something they need to get the knowledge about. They just say like, okay, it's online something. But the truth is, for you to achieve any success rate in this space, you must be willing to pay the price. That's the first thing about it. You must be willing to pay the price, and the part of the success price is to have your plan. So you have started already. As I said earlier, I'm not going to wait for people to start joining. We've started already, just to make use of the time, because we know Saturdays are usually busy, and we there are always engagements on Saturday, so people have a lot to do. So I believe when we start making it a date to start on time, then we are going to, people will get used to it actually. So I'm not going to wait for anyone. So you can be dropping your questions, your locations, and your like, your share as we continue with this stream. So the number one thing you need to look out for to achieve success rate in cryptocurrency is to know your plan. You can decide to jot this down. Know your plan. What's the plan that you have concerning this thing that you want to start? It does not really matter if it is crypto or other things in life. If it is general things about life too, you must have a plan towards it. You don't just start something casually like I'm just doing it because they said we should come and do it, because they said it's simple, or because they said you can make money fastly from it. No, that's not the goal behind it. The goal behind any success, anything that you intend to make a success out of it, is to have a genuine reason, a genuine plan, outline plan about that particular thing. that this cryptocurrency, how does it work? What can I do with it? What can I achieve with it? How can I get the best out of it? Okay, how do I do it? Who do I go to? You know, that's what you lay down all those outline. You outline all those plans. Like if it is to write it down, if it is to say, okay, I want to jot it. You know, you just give it a genuine guidelines to follow. Because if you are doing it casually, you will not want to, if you are not seeing results, you will not be bothered. That's the truth. If you are doing anything you are doing casually, if you are not seeing results, you will not be bothered. But if you are intentional about it, you want to see results. You want to see that, okay, this thing works, this thing must work. Cryptocurrency or any other online business is like any physical business too. Before you go ahead and rent a shop, pay for a space, or pay for an office or what have you, and you are stocking. If it is a shop, you are stocking the shop. If it is a what's it called, if it is an office, okay, you want to know what you can do with that office. It's the same goal, the same mindset you have to use to approach this space as well. Forget that it's online. Because it's online doesn't mean does not require your intentionality. Because it is online does not require your intentionality. It just make it easier because you can work from home, you can work from anywhere, and you still make money. I hope what I'm saying is you are getting it. The first point I've mentioned is to have a plan. You must have a plan concerning what you intend to achieve, how to go about it in this space. Have a plan. So after having a plan, you must also take risk. As we all know, every business has a risk. There's a risk factor attached to every businesses, and crypto is not an exemption either. So you must know the risk involved in whatever you want to do, including cryptocurrency as a case study. Know the risk that this thing I'm going into, what are the risks involved, so that you can identify the low risk and high risk aspects of this space. If you don't know the risk involved, if you are not willing to take you will not be willing to take the risk. You know, risk can be classified as high or low risk. So if you know the risk, if you can segment the risk involved, then you can identify, okay, this is an high risk, this is a low risk. That brings us to the aspect of cryptocurrency that involves you. Maybe, okay, which one is the high risk, which one is the low risk? If you are talking about the trading, if you are talking about investing, if you are talking about airdrop, and if you are talking about liquidity farming and all of that, with all of these things you can determine which has a high risk and which has a low risk. For trading, you know, trading is always full of high risk, especially if you don't understand how to go about it. So that is what brings us to the first point of having a plan. If you have a plan, you know what your goal is, you know what you want to achieve. The next thing is how to achieve it. So how can you achieve all of this? Depending on your plan. I know some people that they don't even do airdrop at all. It's part of their plan. It's their outline plan. That they don't farm the airdrop, they'll be like, okay, airdrop is a time waster. Okay, you just have to farm, and sometimes you might be farming and you might not be eligible. You know, all of those things. But if you've not outlined your plan, you might not be able to stick with the one that suits you better. I don't know if I'm making sense. Please let me know in the chat box if you're understanding what I've been saying. If you're understanding what I've been saying, let me know in the chat box. If you don't have a plan, you might not be able to work towards it. That means you don't have an outline on what you want to work with. So that brings us to the part of different aspects to make money in cryptocurrency. As I said earlier, Some people don't do airdrop at all. They just based on trading and probably invest. And some people don't trade. Some people just want to do the investment part of the cryptocurrency and okay, provide liquidity to on the hex and get, depending on your capital. So if you don't have your plan, you will not know what you need. You will not know what your equipment is, because your capital is also your equipment. Your liquidity is your equipment. Your time is your equipment. Your energy, your consistency is your equipment. So you want to know where to channel all of these things to. If you have an intentional plan, if you have an intentional plan, if you have what you want to do, if you have if you know what your plan is, if you know what you want to do, if you know how to go about it, then all of these things will will generate your success rate. But if you are just doing it casually, okay, all this come and make money, then small thing, you are not getting results, you leave. Just like the way Notecoin airdrop brought a lot of people to the crypto space, and because of Notecoin and because of other projects that was not successful in the cryptos in the tone space, a lot of people they leave the airdrop space on Telegram. Why? Because there was no plan for it. There was no knowledge or understanding about what they are coming to do. But because of the noise, the hype around those the success of Notecoin, they came in. And because they could not get what they are looking for, the hype was no longer there, because no other airdrop were not giving them what they are looking for. They left. That's what plan has done to them. There's no plan or whatsoever to what they want to come and achieve on the crypto space. They are just there for the hype. The hype brought them here. So that is what you need to. If you are taking cryptocurrency as a side hustle, you have to be intentional about it. If you are doing it as a full-time business, you also have to be intentional about it. The intentionality will make you outline which one suits you better. For the side hustle, you might not have the full-time time to farm airdrop. If you are doing cryptocurrency as a side hustle, like, okay, what can I achieve with this? Okay, can I just buy coin and hold? Can I just provide liquidity on the X and just be getting small? Okay, maybe at the end of the month, I can take away my gain from the liquidity or my gain from the coin that I've bought in the beginning of the month and sell off, then buy back. People are like that. Good morning, Uzo. So people are like that. That is what I'm saying. If you are balancing airdrop farming with your school, you know your activities in school, you know what you are doing in school, you know your timetable in school. If you are still in school, you will not be able to farm all of this airdrop. So the best advice I can give you is to determine which one will not take your time most. Which of these airdrop farming will not take your time most? If I'm making sense with what I'm saying, if you are balancing school with cryptocurrency, just like you are doing crypto for part-time, which is what I've just mentioned, you have to schedule your it's gonna be part of your planning. You highlight your timetable. There is timetable for your lectures in school. You highlight this is a time I will be in school, which not my school activities. And that is why we have different part of airdrop as well. If your time will not allow you to farm test nets and all those ones that requires much time, be mining is 24 or 12 hours in a day, depending on the project. And mining is just to click on a button. Mining is just to click on a button. Please guys, share this video, like and subscribe if you haven't, so that other people can benefit. Knowledge we have a very crucial impact on people. People will not they will not just come to this space and be expecting get rich quick system. No, crypto is not a get rich quick system. It requires your time, it requires your effort, it requires your liquidity, it requires your knowledge. Most importantly, if you don't know what to do in this space, you just be there. If you don't know what to do, how to do it, when to do it, you just be there, because everything is based on time factor, when to buy, when to farm airdrop, how to do it. Then you're not going to be doing anything that will bring results. I hope what I'm saying is understandable. So before you go into it, determine which part of this crypto space do you want to deal with. If you are still looking for liquidity, then airdrop is your go-to for liquidity providing. If you are looking for liquidity to join other aspects of cryptocurrency, then you need to farm airdrop, because that's the only way you can earn free money. If you have the liquidity already, then you need to consider investments, buying coins, holding, providing liquidity on the X and all of that, arbitrage and all of that. Those ones, they solely need your investment. They solely need your liquidity, meaning that you have to have a certain amount of money for you to be able to earn money. As I said earlier, airdrop is the only way to earn free money, like to get liquidity. Due to time spent on site before coming. So this is not crypto space is not a get rich space. Have a plan towards it, and also know that for everything that makes money, either online or physical, there is always risk attached. For everything that makes money in this life, not even in crypto alone, for everything that makes money in this life, be it online, offline, there is always risk attached. So don't go with understanding that you don't want to lose it. No. There is no pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. So crypto is not an exemption. People go to shops, and there are some days they will not sell. There are some days that natural disaster will just happen and their markets or their things are gone. They are not going to hold anybody responsible. So that is why knowledge is very important, because of some people that do not understand risk in business. They'll be like, when you introduce something to them and the thing go the other way around, they are trying to hold you responsible. And when they make money, they barely come online. They barely come online to come and acknowledge that they are making money from what you are giving them. But when it is the other way around, the parts where, okay, maybe an investment failed and something, they'll be like, how about this, how about that? If you make money, who do you come and give money to? I've not collected any thank you for giving us updates money from anyone here. Nobody has saw me on Telegram or on YouTube and say, Eniolami, take this, drop your wallet, let me give you something, despite the updates or what have you. But when you see something, when someone is doing something, or maybe an investment and so on, and the thing go the other way, and people will like, this thing that you did, they want to come and look for who to blame. Look here, there is no one you want to blame in this space, because everyone is here for the money. If you are always looking for who to blame, that means you are not matured enough for investment. And knowledge might be a reason why you are still haven't understand that every investment comes with risk. If you are trading, it comes with risk, because you cannot always make profit. No, trading will humble you. There will be a time whereby the market will be buying when it is when you think it should be selling. So all of these things, understanding will make you realize that these things, they are not get rich quick system. They can be your full-time source of income depending on your knowledge about them. For someone like me, this is my full-time business. Like, I don't do 9 to 5. I'm doing crypto, online, content creating, everything full-time. So because of the understanding that I have about it, so if your understanding has not grown to the extent of wanting to do them full-time, then balance it with what you have on your what you have at hand. If you have a business or your work or a job that you go to 9 to 5, then fine, balance it with what you are doing. Look for the one that you can do. You are looking for liquidity and you are going to you go for a you have a job that you do 9 to 5, balance it. That is why we have mining, we have dipping. Dipping and mining is more or less like just like it does not even require your time, because once you set it up for the dipping airdrop, once you set it up, it's automatically mined itself. You just go there to make sure you are still connected. Those are the kind of airdrop that you can do that can help you manage your time if you have other things that you are doing in the crypto space. Sorry, if you have other things that you are doing apart from cryptocurrency, rather. All of these things will help you manage your time. You look for airdrop that will over, okay, I have a work, I have a job that I'm doing, I'm going to school, I'm doing this business that I'm doing. You look for other airdrops that can help you manage time. You go for dipping, you go for mining. Those two, you cannot be unfortunate doing them for 365 days. You are doing dipping, you are doing mining, you know, despite your time. That planning is very good. If I'm supposed to have a job that I'm doing at the moment, okay, what I will do is what I'm telling you on this live stream. I will look for the one that will not consume my time and focus. So when you see any updates about the pin and mining, I know that is where my plan is. That is my concentration. So I will make sure that I'm not missing anyone on this part that I've mentioned. If I'm supposed to be doing a part-time job, I have a job, I have a business I'm doing apart from cryptocurrency. If I'm not doing a full-time cryptocurrency business, I will balance it with the one that I know that these ones can just they can help me balance my time or manage my time. So whenever you see updates on those ones, you go into it fully. It's not like you now farm 2 dipping or 2 mining and you say that okay, you want to cash out. No, does not work. In fact, if dipping and mining is what you want to be doing, focus on it and make sure that you don't miss out on any updates on that dipping or mining. You make sure that you don't miss out on any updates. Anyone they are bringing, you have to go there, go into it back to back, because you don't know the one that will cook. You don't know the one that will pay you. You don't know the one that will tell you, okay, not eligible. Like for Notecoin, that Note Pay, and they said, okay, so most people that did season 2, that farm season 2 were not eligible, or they get peanuts allocation. But people that joined season 1, people like that we started from season 1, the season 1 allocation was more than the season 2, because a lot of people joined season 2 and few people joined season 1. So they gave priority to early birds. People that joined they joined early, they give priority to early birds. So the same thing is the same understanding you have to approach it with. If you have other business or other sources or other things that you are doing that you cannot be a full-time cryptorian, then manage your time. And you don't have, if you have other sources or other things or other business that you are doing, number one, listen. If you have other sources of or other business that you are doing, you cannot be a full-time cryptorian and you don't have liquidity, then your go-to airdrop is to concentrate on dipping and mining. Your go-to airdrops is to concentrate on dipping and mining. That's if you have other things that you are doing and you don't have liquidity. You are still trying to raise liquidity for investment and what have you. Your go-to recommended airdrops should be dipping or mining. Dipping and mining. And make sure you are following back to back on every update that will have to do with dipping and mining. With this, you achieve success rates. You cannot be unfortunate farming airdrop for 365 days and you not get the one that will pay you. At least something to do something with. No. everyone in this space that does it intentionally have their success story. You understand what I'm trying to say? So if you have other things, the second part of this thing that I'm saying is, if you have other things that can bring you money, if you have other things that you are doing and you also have liquidity, then your go-to part in this crypto space is investment. That's the truth. If you have other things, let me repeat that. If you have other things that you are doing, apart from, you are not a full-time crypto person, if you have other things that you are doing, then your go-to, if you want to use crypto as a part-time means of income, then your go-to part is crypto investment, the IFI trading, providing liquidity, legit investments like business and all of that. Those are your go-to means of making money in the crypto space if you have liquidity already. For instance, business is where you can invest. This platform has been around since last year. I started doing it last year, and the truth about it is there is no minimum deposit or maximum deposit. You do according to your capacity, either 1 day, 7 days, 28 days, and what have you. You can put your money and start earning every day. At the end of the investment cycle, both your capital and your profit are returned back to your wallet automatically, because it's a smart contract investment. You know, if you are doing this and you have a job that you are doing, you see how, like, it's not even affecting anything you are doing at all. You have a job you are doing and you are putting your money, you know your job is paying you salary or you're getting income from your job already. What you need to do is to just put spark in that platform and start earning something. Remember, disclaimer please, this is not a financial advice. This is me bringing you opportunity that can make you money. The one I am doing, please take your financial investment seriously. Take it as your responsibility. It's not my responsibility. My responsibility is to give you updates. If I give you update, take responsibility by making sure you are doing it according to your capacity. Is what I'm doing. I am not paid. I'm not even paid to promote this. I am just giving you updates based on what is working. This is not even a paid promotion. It's just an update for what is working. For those part of the success, how you can achieve success in this cryptocurrency space. So another part is the coin investment, providing liquidity on the X, like the one Gate.io will do. This Gate.io launch pool that you have to stake GT coin to earn another coin. I showed in one of my videos, I showed the accumulated amount I've earned in that launch pool by just taking GT. What I did was, I have GT, I buy GT from the exchange, and whenever there is a launch pool available, every exchanges they do this too. Bybit, Biget, I think I'm familiar with that of Bybit and Biget as well. They do launch pool, and Binance, Bybit, Biget, Binance, they do launch pool. That's their own liquidity provider for CX, but for the X is different. The X part is providing liquidity. That one you can use other coins to do it, but for CX is known as launch pool. So in that launch pool, you hold one coin and you stake it to earn another coin. If you have a reasonable capital, remember what I said, having capital. For those that have the capital, if you put your capital in you use it to buy coin, you can also use those coins to provide liquidity on CX, which is known as launch pool. And one of the example is Gate.io token, the Gate.io exchange coin. You have the Gate.io exchange coin, you stake it depending on the quantity you have. Your quantity will determine what you can earn from this launch pool. Depending on the quantity, you have the quantity, you have the money already. You buy GT coin, and you stake it to earn all those coins. By the time you get some token of coin from here, some pieces of coin from another, some pieces of, anytime they launch pool, just like the GT that you have is like your capital. So you use it to stake for one coin, you use it to, at the end of all those staking, by the time you accumulate it, you will get something, depending on the quantity of GT you are holding. And all of these things are low risk, like it does not even require, it doesn't have any risk apart from the fluctuation in the market space itself. Is apart from the fluctuation that happens, the volatility that happen in the crypto space. Except for the volatility that happen in the crypto space, the up and down, all of these launch pool things, they do not have any risk. Launch pool do not have any risk. The coin you are holding will only have effects due to the volatility. We go up or down due to the volatility that generally happen in the cryptocurrency space. I hope what I'm saying is making sense. If you are with us, please let us know in the chat box. If you are with us, if you understand what I've been saying, if you are understanding what I'm saying, let me know in the chat box. So I've just break it down to you, the high risk and the low risk part of cryptocurrency investment, and the cryptocurrency success too. If you are doing third-party investments, know that it can either be a medium risk or a high risk. That's the truth. If you are doing any third-party investment, know that it can either be If you are doing third-party investment, know that it can either be a high risk or a medium risk investment, because you are putting your money on their platform. So have that at the back of your mind, because that will make you that will enable you to make a good financial decision. But if you are doing something related to CX too can be a medium risk, because of the case of delisting. CS can delist a coin, even though they will notify you, and you start looking for, okay, how do I transfer this coin? The mix of transferring, the gas fee you are paying, they are charging from the transfers, and you might not even see an exchange to go and hold some of those coins and all of that. So holding on CX too can also be a medium risk investment. The only low risk investment is the X trading, where you have access to your own face key. You are providing liquidity, you have access to your face key. And I think that is one of the reasons business has been sustaining since last year, because business is a DX investment. You connect your wallet, you put in your money, at the end of the cycle, the smart contract automatically refund your capital and your profits back to your wallet automatically. If you are providing liquidity on the X too, like Trust Wallet, MetaMask, and all of that, at the end of the time that you choose, your capital and your interest that you get on that liquidity that you provided is returned to your wallet. So that is one reason why business is still in existence. And what they are paying is realistic, is 0.4%. That is what you can get on providing liquidity on the X as well. So I've clarified the part of risk management. Any platform you are interacting with, have the understanding behind it, because it will help you to know which of the risk you are taking, if it is low risk, medium risk, or high risk. So anything you are doing in life comes with risk. Even physical business comes with risk, but the ability to understand them and be able to manage them will make you have a success story. If you don't know how to manage your risk, if you don't understand that there is even risk, there's no how you will be able to manage it. And you cannot exempt the fact that you have to take that risk, except you don't want to go far. Anything you are doing in life, don't understand that that risk taking is compulsory, because the coin that you are buying too is risk. The coin that you are buying, you are investing on, is risk. So when you understand that everything you are doing in life comes with risk, and it's compulsory for you to take that risk so that you can have your success story, no pain, no gain. Risk is an interesting is an interesting part of any business. Like, a mandatory part of any business that has to be taken for you to achieve success. I hope you understand what I've just said. I don't know anything about Sigma Network. For someone that has been asking about Sigma Network, I don't know. I've not promoted any Sigma Network. Okay. So another another part you need to know is the procrastination thing. One thing you cannot omit in this crypto space is the time factor. Everything you are doing in this cryptocurrency space is timing. So if you are the type that procrastinates, you see how the points are outlining your plan, taking risk. Which one is BNP network? Which one is BNP? I don't know which one is BNP. All those ones that are trying to use other people's projects to do their thing, I'm not saying to them. Bitbama has been in existence since when Bitbama is an airdrop. Bitbama is an airdrop we did last year, and I'm still farming it because we've not withdrawn everything that we've mined last year. They still bring about did they have any investment parts? Because it's just an airdrop and we did KYC. The only money they requested for them was 0 point something what's it called, ARB Ethereum as gas fee. So I think we pay like $1 as gas fee there for Bitbama. So since then they listed, we are farming small. We are still farming somehow. So I don't know what you want to know about Bitbama. That's just the Bitbama something. What I've just, if Bitnest is what you are talking about, Bitnest is different from Bitbama. And Bitbama, you pay for KYC. We've done that. I pay for KYC as well. We've done that since last year, so that's not even. If you want to pay, you pay. If you don't want to pay, you leave it. So that's it. It's just like what this Layer Edge is doing as well, and this Asta, Asteria ritual. So that's it. So another point is to understand is procrastination. If you are the type that do procrastinate on everything that you are supposed to do, then your success story in this space is not guaranteed, because everything you have to do on this space is time. That time factor is very important. When to buy, when to sell, when to start farming. I pay for gas fee on Bitbama. I already said that. I pay for gas fee on Bitbama since last year. ARB Ethereum. So another thing is the procrastination, the timing factor. So procrastination, if you are a procrastinator or you procrastinate very well, your success rate in this space is minimal, because everything here is timing. You have to learn how to start farming airdrop early bets. If it is airdrop, you have to be among the early bets. That will enable you to make money. If it is investment, you have to know when to buy, when to sell, how to buy, the time factor is very important. Crypto is not for when I have time, I'll come and do it anytime. You just see people cash out and be like, where did I go when people were farming this airdrop? How did I not buy this coin when they are buying? So time factor is very important. So do away with procrastination. Do away with procrastination. Do away with procrastination. Do away with procrastination. So the last but not the least point is consistency. As I said earlier, you cannot be unfortunate farming airdrop for me. I'm a success story. What I farm is full-time airdrop. What I farm is full-time airdrop, and even before content creating, YouTube, everything. So me, I'm a success story. If you are looking for success story before you take your decision, before you make your decision, I am a success story of full-time airdrop farming, and that's it. So you are not going too far. If I'm not a success story, I will not be here. Or do you think I will go to work from Monday to Friday? I will now come on live and be doing this thing again? No, now. I'm a success story for airdrop farming full-time. So you can take it as a job, but if you are not sure, you don't have the capacity to start it as